Alright, streaming has started.
We're good on microphone. I'm gonna grab my nail file.
Hey, the CoCo Nation just went live.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that popped up.
Mention that.
All right, let's go download the right freaking game. Jeez.
Don't mind me, just filing my nails off. Alright, what's this at? Oh, it cooled down way too much. Holy shit.
Oh.
What was I doing? Not these, they're already done. These ones. Helps if I take the lid off. Okay. We got 183. That's good. Perfect. Okay, now I have to sit. Yay! Waiting.
Oops.
Man, who chose this Bonka game?
Very potent smelling in here.
I think we should tar and feather them.
Definitely sadist.
This cursed wick. You know what? What do I think? I'll put my other cups in here because I might use them later.
Oops.
Alright, so these 3 small jars, I'm not even going to bother doing anything with tonight because, one,
You know, these
I've had enough.
hotel rooms
Two,
really like to hide the light switches.
I'm out of ideas. Like, I only have a handful of scents left,
Oh.
and I don't have enough of any one of them. So,
Forgot you're in Dallas or in the
on the candle making
area.
and start cleaning up and putting stuff
Okay.
away. So this, get the lid.
Yeah, I'm in Richardson.
It's,
I don't know.
Well,
I'll be
I
heading up
guess.
there sometime early afternoon to the
Take this lid out anyway.
BCF.
Are you going to be? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, after.
I brought a whole carload worth of stuff I need to unload.
Oh, kind of stuff.
Well, I got a
Yeah, that's probably
fully working Presario 1600. And I've got 7 boxes worth of hard drives.
Ooh.
And a little bit of stuff for the free table.
Okay. What else can I clean up? Literally all of this.
I accidentally set my bubble button to the same button as the jump button.
So on default, what is the jump button?
I don't know. I didn't even look. I just went straight to redefine so I could see what the buttons would be. And it doesn't tell you. It just asks you
Yeah,
which one it is.
that's what I did. That's what I discovered.
Now I got to start over.
That over there. I'm just gonna like fill this one section of table with candle stuff.
And I'm too impatient to just let the game finish. Okay, so I'm gonna need a jump and a bubble.
And I don't want these, so I might just hang on to them for smaller candles.
Okay, what did I do to my VCC? It's broke. Launch your application to resume. Well, I'm trying.
Right.
All right, hold on.
Right. Shoot. On. Perfect. Whoops.
All right.
Oh yeah, I've got to be able to shoot the bubble.
This is just funny, but
Okay.
I can throw it away. All right, we're cleaning up, guys. We're cleaning up.
Hey JJ, you gonna play with us tonight?
Greetings.
You're muted. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Trying to find that unmute button.
Oh, there he is. Yeah.
Nice to meet you, folks. No, I haven't figured this out yet, but just dropped into Discord and saw the channel live.
Oh, okay.
Yes, every Thursday night we do the Game On Challenge live.
Ooh, that was a big splash.
Awesome.
Goddamn.
So just play whatever game and then share the stream.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
generally play the 2 Game On Challenge games, but any
Okay.
game on your CoCo is fine.
Sweet.
To a point.
Yeah, you can either use real hardware or emulator, or even
This.
play games in the from the archive in the web page and
Web
share
browser.
that.
Yeah, I just started playing with the emulator. I'll plan for that next time.
You can do it right now. It's easy.
I've got about 4 minutes before I have to jump to another thing, but just popping in. Thank you.
Cool.
Well, it depends on how good you are. You could get up to 2 or 3 games of Bonka.
Whoops. So am I supposed to pop the bubbles when they're in them?
Yep.
Yep.
How do you do that?
Just hit
Face
them.
them down.
Yeah, run into them. Okay.
Oh, and I think you're
Archers.
limited as to the number of bubbles you can have on the screen at once. Oh, the Q key lets you jump.
Oh,
Oh, you
if
don't have your Black
change it.
Beauty with you?
Whoops.
The collision detection is a little bit iffy on Bubble.
Boy, I've got no freaking coordination here.
Bubble, great.
Okay. Clean table. I'm happy. All right.
Yeah, it helps if you do the keys in something that are easier.
So the Q key is the default, it looks like.
Yeah,
I'll put it on a
I made my
stamp.
jump button the up arrow on my
Little pro tip for ya.
Artemis keyboard. That's the same hand as my left and right.
Damp table.
That's
Your
a
will
little
fix.
easier for me.
Yeah, that's what I need to do my next game.
All right. Let's
Just make it something right above your left and right arrows. Yeah.
slap this bad boy down. We're gonna switch up the screen capture real quick.
Should have jumped. Okay, so I need to start recording because I know I'm going to have a really awesome score.
Okay, there's a complaint I've got. It doesn't give you your high score when you're done.
No,
Right.
I had to grab mine when I still had one man left.
Just
You
like
know,
all
that's what
other
I did the
AGD
first time.
games seem to be.
That's
I don't
what
know why
just-
why they never do that in AGD games.
Don't think to do it.
I had a good score too. I hope I can get it off the stream later.
All right. Stream info has been updated.
We weren't watching you.
I'm gonna do something with
Don't
the
know.
camera real quick. It seems to be having some issues.
All right.
Hmm.
Okay.
My camera disconnected again. It was lagging because people were calling me and texting me during the stream, so I just put it on Do Not Disturb so it stopped.
Oh, you can, I guess, shoot them with the bubble too.
Like 800 numbers and stuff.
Nope.
Damn dickheads. You know what it is? Debt collectors. I never paid the PA turnpike. Wow, now!
Oh.
I owe them like 30 bucks. It's not the end of the world. It's just 30 bucks. Alright.
Main.
I'm gonna get this chair out of here because I think I'm just gonna stand at the table to do this. We're at 142. Let's stir it and see what
That just get
happens.
worse and worse.
145. Okay, fuck me. Copious amounts of salt. Not poking. It's permafrost. It's not completely thawed, but I think it's thawed enough I can dry brine it. And then you know what? I'm just for that to cool, so I guess I need to play with some fish.
Yeah.
Who in here likes salmon? Anybody? Anyone in chat likes salmon? Salmon is my favorite fish. Hands down. Favorite fish. The only thing I like better than salmon is tuna. Alright. I'm gonna put this over here. I don't know what else to do with it. I should have got my knife out first. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Alright, we're losing the gloves because I can't find the knife. Fuck me. Ow. That's a good place for it.
You watch out out there first.
In the back of the drawer. Fish
No
knife.
fair. I keep dying.
Stop it.
Me too.
Super goddamn sharp.
And they keep telling me to watch out, and they're the ones running into me.
I know. How rude.
Oh, I never plugged my phone back in.
Now, how do you clear a level?
Get the
You
last
killed
one.
them.
Like still working properly.
Yep. While they're in bubbles, you run into them.
Huh.
Oh,
Oh, we're almost there on the wax. You know what? If that's the case, we're not going to dirty another set of gloves yet. We'll put them down. And we'll get our wax poured.
It's actually a pretty good port of it. It's very smooth.
But, Jesus.
come at me.
Just no fair how much I die in it.
Well, you are outnumbered, to be fair.
All right.
Just like real life.
I don't know how full that is. Oh, not full.
Doesn't even keep track of your high score, huh?
Unfortunately not. That's just something that is weird with most AGD games. They don't seem to like keeping track of your high score.
Back to business.
Luckily, I'm recording myself. So.
Salmon. So my plan is to smoke the salmon. I have to descale it. Oh my.
Where am I? Oh. I hate when I'm looking at the wrong character.
Oh. They're flying at my face. Rex.
Oh, I made level 2.
Nice.
Cool. That rare level 2.
Oh, I think you've actually beat Dr. Ted's score, Mark.
Oh, that won't last long.
I'm
Unless he
joking, of
gives
course.
up.
I think Dr. Ted has 30,000 something so far. I've got half of that.
Uno.
Now, I noticed that sometimes you get these things in a bubble and then they're like lost. Like that one.
I don't know how
got
you're
bottom
doing
right now.
that. I think it's because you keep shooting bubbles at them even after you capture them. I think you're putting so many bubbles on the screen, it's kind of crashing the program a bit.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Because it stops giving bubbles after a bit.
You only track so many of them.
Mm.
What a mess.
It's not a rapid fire game.
Done this for a while. I forgot
No, not.
When did this game come out?
Bobble must have been about, I don't know, 85 or 86.
Oh, is that old, really?
I mean, the original game. This
Oh.
was just made a couple years ago.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking.
I'm gonna have to wash it when I'm done, obviously. Like, freaking scales everywhere.
Well, I got 53 something or another.
Oh, you know.
No, the original game came out in 1986,
What do you mean? I started
Ah.
for me, but I had to go this way because the angle's low.
and it actually had a new game released in 2019, Bubble Bobble 4.
Scales flying everywhere.
Really? Wow. 3D.
It's too big for the sink. So I'm doing it on the foil. I want to smoke it whole.
Whoops.
Yeah, I was asking if I was doing this right.
For the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch.
Well, I wouldn't be able to play that.
Me either.
Well, I mean, this is a fillet knife. It's good enough.
I had a PlayStation 1.
Good, look at it.
Oh, I've got 3 PlayStation 1s, I think.
I'm working on it.
But my first PlayStation that I ever got was a PlayStation 4. Or no, I mean a PlayStation 2.
Muffy, please don't eat them.
I bought the one new when it came out, but that was the last one I
How
bought.
did I die there?
She smells the salmon.
My PlayStation 2 was the last new console I ever bought.
So like a 45-degree angle instead of a 90-degree.
And I only bought it so I could play Resident Evil.
Oh, is that one?
What? You laughing at me? Smells like. Smells like lotion. Yeah, they're not flying as bad now. Just making a pile. Yeah. That's like
Back
eating
after-
shrimp scales or shrimp shells. Like, they're technically edible, but should you? There's a little bit here that I can't get out.
What
because,
just
like,
happened?
The way it's sitting in the tray, it made a dent in the meat.
Aside from the
and I
obvious
can't
me
get the
dying.
scales out. Oh, there we go. I'm just poking him with the end of the knife.
You died?
Painfully obvious.
They don't call me Captain Obvious for nothing.
It needs to be dry brined overnight.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Did not watch out.
And then I'm gonna smoke it tomorrow. Yeah. I don't know what time I'll do it, but I'll do like a little smoking cooking stream. This will be like part 1 where I'm prepping everything. And then part 2 will be me smoking. I want to try and like do that 2 foil pan method. I think we still have pie tins, but if not, I can pick up some from the dollar store. Because I want to make sure I dry this out. I'm really scared. It's a big piece of meat to ruin. So it says that you can put a pan under the fish to help protect it from the heat. And you can also use pie tins as a heat shield to keep it from like putting direct heat onto the meat or the pan the meat is in. This is a pain in the dick hole.
I wonder how angry the cats are that I'm not home feeding them
About it, trying to get every last flake.
and dinner's
Yeah.
late.
You're
You
gonna
didn't
get some
set up the
attitude when you get home.
Doc Brown feeder.
No. They'll just have to wait.
Something tells me they won't starve to death.
Ooh. I am making a massive pile of scales. At least it's working. I figured a sharper knife would be easier for this, honestly. Because it gets up under the scales a lot better. These gloves are way too big on me.
No.
Oof. My back. Ugh. I feel like I should be sitting to do this, but like, I don't know if I'd have a good angle if I'm sitting.
Getting lots of bubbles on the screen slows it down.
Oh, that ain't fair.
I'm happy that I'm rinsing this off when I'm done because goddamn, there's scales everywhere. Gwen's dropping in chat. I was gonna say chat's been awfully quiet for the last 20 minutes.
No, no faster.
Focus of my method of descaling fish. You just vibe into the music, listen to me yapper. I think the volume's still set to 60 too, so I don't even know if y'all are listening to me or not.
Oh,
You might
genius.
just be jamming to music and ignoring the fuck out of me.
I broke 10,000.
Hi, you slaying fish. I'm descaling it. I'm smoking it tomorrow. I'm gonna put it in my pipe and smoke it. Do you like salmon? I was asking chat earlier, but nobody answered. There's Kippy. He's
Woohoo! I made level 9.
Wow.
Kippy, do you like salmon? Well, when
Did you
we
beat
play-
Dr. Ted?
I'm sorry, fish.
I think so.
I didn't mean it.
For now.
You've never liked salmon? My grandpa made me descale it with a spoon. I'm using a fish fillet knife because I value efficiency. Also, I don't value my fingers, hence why I'm cutting towards myself. My fish is sliding off the foil. Good thing I scrubbed my table, guys. My fish just totally just kissed it. I can't get this end. Like, what do I do? I know what I do. I need a fork! Help! Yeah.
Ooh. I better be able to get a picture of that.
I don't care. Just anything. I'm trying to hold the end of this meat and it's slippery sliding everywhere and I just want the fork to hold it down while I descale the last bit. It's almost done. like this bit here. I've done all of this. Yeah, I did it. There's just some loose ones that are like on the skin still. But yeah, I did all of this white part. It's where it would lay in the plastic container, and I've been trying to like scratch the tip of it in there to get it. But and we don't have to eat the skin; it'll be smoked. But see, there's the last of it. No, it's going to be cooked while it's smoked. It's going to be in there for like 2 or 3 hours. It's going to be actually smoked pan. What do you mean pan fry? It'll be cooked. Oh. Oh no, I was just going to put whole chunks of the salmon in my salad. Looks damn good. Can't get this edge. Hold on. I can get the edges cleaned off. Trying to scratch this off with a fork. I don't really know what else to do. Like, the very edge of this is impossible to clean. The tip. I need to clean my tip. You know what, friends, comrades? We're not eating that last piece because it won't come clean. All right, come here, salmon.
There we go. 46,375.
Dead.
Damn.
On Bonka?
Rinse, get the rest of the scales.
Yeah, right.
I smeared while I was cleaning it.
Oh, Bubble Bobble.
Clean both sides because the meat side tends to get a little bit of that grimy.
Oh no.
I need a piece of foil. Yeah, can you get me a fresh piece of foil to put this on?
Is Mark falling asleep?
Yeah, I got the scales. In the
Oh,
box.
not quite. Getting ready to though.
Just normal foil. I put that big one out there to make myself a workspace.
Sorry about that.
So I can put this down.
My son came home,
I
Oh
have
no.
scales
Okay.
in my
so I
hair.
had to talk to him about fixing my truck.
So I got a score in Bubble Bobble for you to beat, Sleepy.
Oh, I probably ain't going to be able to beat you.
Real good. Got all the scales off and the
Probably
I'm
not.
actually beating Dr. Ted right now. I would just like to point that out.
I definitely would not be able to beat you because I'm nowhere near that good. I'm not a professional like you and Curtis,
Wax it hot.
and I'm not a gameplay and AI like Buck and Dr. Ted. I'm just a simple man.
Huh? I mean, no. I literally just cleaned the scales off of it. I have not done anything else to it.
Well, in Canada, we're given game controllers before we can walk.
Yeah. Do you want the knife? I have
That and a hockey stick.
That's neat. From Bubble Bobble, you can hit break and exit the game.
My
That's a feature.
yeah, everyone talked about how bad it was for kids to play games,
have a wire rack.
but the thing is that my kids were about 4 when I started letting them play video games,
Ouch.
and it was interesting because when youngest
Frozen, yeah.
was, I think he was 6.
Hold on, chat.
Yeah, he was 6. 5 or 6, we lived near the Jersey Shore at that time, and they had these bumper cars that were for little kids, like 8 and under, and basically there was no real height limit on them because they were pretty small. But if the kid couldn't drive it themselves, then they had to have someone older with them. And he was the only one.
Oh, now there's somebody that's a Canadian that's going to really show us how to play games.
He was the only one under the age of 8 that could understand the controls and actually drive it by himself. Most of the kids couldn't understand the concept of turn this way to go that way, and turn it this way to go that way, and then push that button on the floor to go forward. None of the other kids could really get those concepts. Oh, another professional Canadian game player.
Which is good because there will be no Curtis
Right in the
tonight.
ring.
And speaking of the last professional Canadian game player, Curtis is not going to be with us.
So go ahead.
Boo.
It'll be perfectly fine.
I have multiple
What's
jobs.
his
excuse?
I have multiple jobs in that are 2 weeks later than they were supposed to be. I'll try to get a
Work.
score in before the cutoff tomorrow.
What an excuse. Work.
Yes, I found it.
Yeah.
That counter's covered in scales. Hold on.
Money's overrated.
I mean, come on.
See, that's why I don't work.
He's the one. Isn't he the one that works on OS 9? And OS 9 is a multitasking timeshare computer. So he should
Yeah,
be
it can play
familiar-
games at the same time.
Yeah, he should be familiar
Yeah.
with the whole concept of timeshare and multitasking and all that.
He's got you there, Curtis.
Unless, of course, his brain doesn't run on OS 9. It runs on Deck B,
Yeah,
which I hope it doesn't.
your girl got problems.
It runs on DOS 1.1.
This in the smoker hole. So I'm trying really hard not to cut it into 2 pieces.
Yeah, my brain runs on Atari DOS 2.0D.
A blue screen? I'd rather see a green screen.
But since most people wouldn't understand that reference, Atari DOS 2.0S was a very popular DOS. A very early DOS. It was released in like, I think 1980, because 2.0 was released in 79.
I'm waiting for Fallout
And
DLC to come out.
they released the Atari 810, which was a single density drive. Then they made the double density, which is what the 2.0D was for. It was the double density. The problem is that because they didn't do compatibility, 2.0D will only handle double density disks. 2.0S will only handle single density disks, and they're not compatible with each other. And since the device that the 2.0D was used with was never officially released, like nothing used it. So it's
Alright, cool. We have a fish. Now
it's not a very
where the hell does it
it's almost useless because nothing uses it. Just like my brain. Only thing worse than 2.0D is
You can't have a smoker without more meat.
Atari DOS 4,
We're gonna have smoked chicken too.
which was very late to the game and completely incompatible with everything before it. Well, 3 was even worse because it was completely incompatible.
Yeah, guys. Yeah.
Even software wasn't compatible. 4 was somewhat
Sounds like Atari had a lot of problems.
Well, growing pains and learning pains.
I'm just gonna have to lay it on
So, what game should I pick tomorrow? Anybody got suggestions?
I don't want to touch another meat with.
Yeah, I have one suggestion.
It reminds me of home.
But you're not gonna like it.
Wait, I think I said it reminds me of high school.
Let me guess.
I am home. Bro, what?
No, I'm not even gonna bother guessing.
No? Well, you guessed wrong.
I have one to offer, but it's not ready yet. I'm gonna have to upload the disc with it.
You made a game or you found a game?
It's a game that we haven't played before because it's another magazine game, but it was one that I spent many an hour playing as a kid. So if I thought it was fun back then, I don't.
Well, if it was fun back then, it's got to be fun now.
Absolutely. What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. I mean, all of our childhood
will be ready
memories
for
are
tomorrow.
perfect.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
That's why we're all delusional that the first computer that we used was the best one ever.
The Apple II?
My kitchen's just a
Absolutely.
I much preferred the TRS-80.
Even though we all know that the Atari 8-bit was the best computer made until the Amiga came around.
Alright. Chicken foil. Chicken. Ooh, buddy, are you sweaty or leaking?
No.
Curtis says he's already multitasking 2 jobs at once. What more do you want? Blue screen? No, just put a 2 meg upgrade in and run 3 tasks.
4.
Yeah,
Got a double each time.
Yeah, run 4 tasks, then you can eat also. 5 tasks.
Or you could play both games of the week.
Or go a full
I'll have
8,
a week or it's gonna get embarrassing.
or 8 tasks for a round number, and then you can eat, and then you can do well, your business
At some point,
when you eat too much.
either I or Rex will make a dry rub.
Just hit clear.
For the meats. 'Cause they don't get
Ooh,
dry
0
rub.
hour.
Ooh, 0 hour.
The brining is just salt.
Yeah. Haven't played this in a while.
We're gonna do that step
Bubble
first.
Bobble's that bad?
Oh, I just noticed
No,
the
I just
handle.
got enough of it for a while.
Really warm.
It's a good game. It's just, yeah, it gets a little,
It's not the orange that I wanted. But this is a pretty
one of the
good
games that's fun to play for a bit, but then you need to take a break.
Then play some Bonka.
I think I've played enough Bonka for my life.
Yeah.
What's your high
Not a
score?
big fan of Bonka.
Uh,
Oh man, that's what it looks like.
my high score is
Ad is over. I didn't
680.
Oof, I've got a ways to go.
I should post that.
My high score so far is 300.
Like the wick will pull the liquid wax into it.
Oh yeah, speaking of which,
As a fuel.
what was this late minute submission?
And I'm gonna nerd out a little bit because I just like got into candle making.
I'm still giving you evil eyes over that.
Using a soy blend. And soy
What?
blends are
Last week.
extremely soft wax, so when they melt a lot. So I have to do the soy inside of a candle jar.
What, you mean Tasman's?
Like, as it
No, yours.
goes everywhere.
Oh, well, I didn't have a score recorded, so I just played a game. I played one last game, and
Like I love this.
you know, I absolutely blew away all my other scores. I had like the game of my life.
Mm-hmm.
I have to break my thighs apart.
Then I actually thought, hey, maybe I could get even a better score, and I tried it again, and I got like 1,000 points.
Sorry, Muffin. You're gonna have to eat fast because Mommy's gonna get loud here in a minute.
Yeah, I mean, I had a whole bunch of family members and friends all waiting to watch because I said I was going to be beating you, and then all of a sudden, no.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was so
It was a once in a lifetime
I'll put in a candle.
thing happening there for me.
So smart.
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this all night.
That's what they are.
Booze is working.
Damn.
The booze is working. Might need more booze. Cut towards myself some more.
Hopefully my day was a once in a lifetime thing.
No.
What happened?
Y'all didn't see that. I'm not doing
Radiator blew in my truck on the way home.
Ooh.
Shut up. Get
Yeah,
out
I
of
was
my
sat on the
Far
side.
from home?
These are not
No, about
these are too
8.5, 9 miles.
small.
But I was on the side of I-95.
Is that an object or a cake? Is what an object.
Did you have to wait for pickup truck? I mean,
I'm playing with
the
you.
truck to fix.
I had to wait for a tow truck.
Okay.
Yeah, I called AAA at 5:30. They finally called the towing company at 6:30.
I like the Joker.
And
He's probably laughing hysterically because he
the
chicken on the side of the floor.
towing company got there about 10 after 7.
Okay.
We got back to the house around 8, quarter of 8. And the person that I take home in the mornings, I had to take him home. He came straight to the.
Not using the right knife for this.
It was loads of fun. I was sitting in the my Tahoe waiting, and trucks are going by at like 65, 70 miles an hour. So it's like, and they're only like not even like 2-3 feet away. So the whole vehicle's like shaking every time a truck goes by.
Mm-hmm.
And motion was actually getting me motion out and on the side of the road.
Hey, when I did that, I just kept on going, doing an imitation of a steam engine.
Imitation of a steam engine.
And brought it home. Yeah, you know, chugging that steam. Off the radiator hose.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't a hose that blew, it was the radiator itself. Where the hole is.
Yeah. Time for a new one.
Yeah. Well, there's one in the garage.
There we go.
I'm gonna put it in tomorrow. He originally was gonna come home and do it today, but he evidently had to do something after work, so. But good news is I get to drive the C10. Is a 86 Chevy C10.
Tenderizing my meat. You gotta beat it sometimes.
Well, I'm going to turn in tonight.
Okay.
All right, see you, Mark.
Thanks for joining us.
So I'm going to
Oh, come on.
have fun.
I'm going to make an attempt at doing a live walk around Saturday, depending if I get enough bandwidth or not.
Cool.
So I'll
They're
check in
gonna-
with you guys then.
Marco's going to try to do a live show on Saturday, so
Oh, my snoot itches.
hopefully the
Bad time to have an itchy nose.
luck of the
Hopefully it's
Come on. You'll open, buddy.
yeah. Hopefully his computer's up to the task.
yeah. Well, I'll make sure I'm here.
Split those meaty
So
bits
if he
apart
has
for me.
issues, I can take over.
Yeah? You wanna do it? You wanna open up?
Okay.
And oh, that
All
reminds
right.
me. I
We'll
have a
catch you
question.
guys later.
I have a
Huh?
question.
Yeah.
Frozen.
Am I the only one who successfully streamed the show besides you?
I think so. Well, I thought Mark did it once.
Yeah, Mark's done it before.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying he did it,
I mean,
but,
successfully.
but he had issues
Yeah.
and such.
Yeah.
I think previously, I think he did. I can't remember for sure.
And
Yeah,
then,
I
so
think
neighbors
in
can
prehistory he did,
is
but
open.
not in
They can probably see me beating my
current history.
I'm fucking done.
All right.
Well, who did when we were at CoCo Fest?
Hello.
This past year, I did.
Time chatter.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, because he was at CoCo Fest,
Live on stream.
and you were at
Oh
CoCo
yeah,
Fest.
that's true. Yeah.
Doing good. We the first half of
Yeah,
Okay.
it actually almost looked like an official broadcast.
Rinse my chicken off. It just touched my shirt. We made candles.
Yeah, you have fun. Enjoy the show.
We're prepping meat for tomorrow's.
Okay. Well, we'll see you guys Saturday.
All right.
See you.
See you
See you
then.
there.
I keep rinsing this till it fucking opens. Yeah. Bitch. I'm dripping chicken all over the floor. It's okay. Okay. Beat the meat. Oh, that's wet and juicy. Ugh. I just made a mess. Just made a mess. Bitch.
Come on. I really hate games that move super fast sideways and super slow up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool. I'm done beating.
That's the only thing that I don't like about Bonka. Oh, that is not the only thing, but the biggest things.
And every night. Wash my pawsies. And then I need to set up a tray to put my chicken in. Actually, I can just put it on a plate. Doesn't have to be on a tray. The power just went out for 10 seconds. That's cool.
This guy's just gonna sit there on the ladder going up and down all day.
Oh no.
And then that.
Alright.
God.
Plate. Actually, no, I do need a tray. That's a lot of fucking chicken wants and flat. Once you make it all flat. I have no idea where this shit is going in my fridge, guys. No clue. Alright. We'll put down two paper
What's he
towels
doing?
here
Oh my God.
and two paper towels here.
Thank you.
And that should be good. We're gonna salt all sides
Oh,
of
sure.
the chicken. Doesn't make sense to salt the skin of
Ridiculous.
our
Hi,
salmon.
Coco Living. That is 0 Hour from Nick Morantis.
We're not gonna like coat it in salt like we did with the salmon because we're not gonna rinse the chicken before we.
Somebody other than Curtis in the audience.
Yep.
Mhm.
Happens every once
Sure
in
as
a
hell ain't me. I ain't watching this crap.
while.
Oh, way to go, Jim. You blew up the planet.
Yep. That's what I set out to do.
Ooh, it might break my 300. Might.
I'll drop my meat.
You can do it, Sloopy.
Man, it's still so cold that they're like sticking to each other after I beat them. And these little nuggets I'm gonna cook too, but I'll probably do them in a separate batch so that they don't burn whenever I put these ones in.
Yay, 315.
Disappointing after those high scores in Bubble Bobble.
Ooh, Slippy, you got HO5. Now you got HH5.
Are you kidding me?
Mm.
Alright. It's after 9, guys. I think it's time to raid. And we'll tune in tomorrow when this stuff is dry brined overnight, and I'll show you my smoking session outside. So, Go, just want to say hello. We'll have a good rest of your night. Thank you for stopping by. We're gonna raid out and see somebody else who's streaming today. I'm open to suggestions, but if not, I will pick somebody as usual.
Mm.
Oh, you hit your head.
Mm-hmm.
No. Not fair. It's fair. Every time the game ends, the CoCo 3 crashes.
Oh yeah, it crashes with it's a rage crash.
Mm-hmm.
Crashed when my fist hit it.
Still not getting up CoCo 2 for it. Not yet, anyway.
We will go show her some love today, see how she's doing, and we will see you all next time. Just in time, my camera died.
Oh, that's good. You can't.
Have a good night,
There's no
guys.
backspace on that.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Not that it matters because it doesn't save your score anyway.
Yeah, right. Why does it even ask?
Well, it's supposed to save your score, but
Sure. Nice. What the? That's not fair.
I know you hit your head on them if you run under them. They kick you in the head and kill you.
I mean, that's what I would do, but still.
It's ultra realism.
With Amex Platinum, you have access to more than 1,400 lounges globally, including the Centurion Lounge. So you can enjoy that vacation vibe just a bit longer. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
Wolf. Wolf.
Since I bought it. Still can't believe this thing is yours. No. Navy Federal Credit Union gave me such an
Yes, Wolf.
The rest was easy.
We hear you.
I can't imagine where I'd be without them.
Okay. What? Oh, man.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Okay, where's my...
When someone is diagnosed with cancer, they need support. That's why for the past 10 years, Subaru and our retailers have supported nearly 500,000 patients by providing blankets and encouraging messages of hope. Subaru, more than a car company.
As we're starting, but yeah, everyone go follow our friend Gwen State, your go-to for a chill and chatty vibe. I've been friends with Gwen for a while now on Twitch. We've been raiding out to each other off and on for a long time, and I'm really happy to see you. Thank you for trusting your community with me. They're in good hands. Unfortunately, I will be wrapping up stream within like the next 10 or so minutes. My jaw is hurting McHurterson.
Why is it not digging?
Break, which is just but it'll give you a little bit of insight on me. I was in Kansas and prepping meat for smoking. Oh my gosh, are you doing like a barbecue this weekend? Are you smoking up a bunch of stuff? What kind of meats? I want to know. Also, totally okay if you
Oh,
raid
man.
run, please get your after stream care. Anyone who came along with the raid, make sure you are doing your raid refresh and you are stretching your legs.
Wait, it's showing the high scores. Well, it's showing a high score screen.
It shows the high score screen, but doesn't give you any put any scores on it.
I'll play the raid message and play one raid video. Give me 1 second.
So if it
Well, I
doesn't
broke
put any,
500.
so if it doesn't put any scores, did you actually score?
I mean, according to the recording I made. One more time. God.
Thank you once again for coming over and saying hello. It is so good to see you.
Why does it do that?
I want to hear more about that meat, but I totally, like I said, like if you need to lurk, raid and run, it is all good with me. We are playing Disneyland Valley right now. The new update came out yesterday, but like I said, I'm going to be wrapping up streaming in a little bit. We are trying to finish this puzzle, and I finally had to melt down and look up the guide because we're missing one pillar right here to open Skull Rock. And this is a yellow pillar, so I'm going to open up the guide again. So this is the pink, blue, purple. I guess it's orange? Orange will be placed to the left of the Peaceful Meadow.
Oh my
So
God.
this is the Peaceful Meadow one. Pink orb that is engulfed by a tree. Okay. Pink orb with the snow. Okay. Where's that one? That one's there. Wait, stop. No, we don't need that. Green.
Oh, that's not cool. It took my arm off.
Okay, that's in the right
And I can't dig no more.
Yeah, these are
It
all
literally took my arm off. It was stuck on the hole, and I couldn't dig anymore.
It's one of those detachable arms that we all have.
This one must have been from the Glade, I guess. So we are missing the Forest of Valor one. I think. No, because that one looks like is there one on Dazzle Beach that is not this one? Or is there one in the plaza? Like I feel like I'm going absolutely insane. Is there one up here? Because this guide doesn't say where they're from.
What's that?
Peaceful Meadow. There should be 7.
You.
Yeah. It's the orange one. Yeah, so the color is orange. I got that much. Ah, there it is. There it is. It was Dazzle Beach. I didn't realize it had its own one. But
Oh, it took my arm again. Look.
Okay, I think we got it.
Yep. What happened
See
to
if you
me?
can get it back.
I can't. Man, that's messed up.
Yeah, that happened
That's
to
the
me.
worst feature ever.
I don't have that fox.
Oh
In case someone wants to give you a hand.
But let's set up a new companion so that we can level up other ones. This is Dinah, who
Okay.
is the little kitty from I think Pinocchio.
Well, I've had enough self-abuse for one night. I'm gonna go out into the air-conditioned room. Maybe go get some more cold beer. Y'all have a great night. Cheers. Oh,
You too, take care.
recording too.
See ya.
So we'll pick up the puzzle to get Peter Pan the next time we play Dreamlight, which will probably be next Thursday or Sunday if I do wind up streaming Sunday for a surprise. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but I'll keep you guys posted. I am doing a family fun day on Sunday with my family. We're going to a mall, and I'm really excited because we're gonna go to Pop Mart and do fun things together. But that means I might not be streaming Sunday. However, I will be streaming Saturday for the Cursed Coven stream with Bone Witch Mars, and I'm very excited for that. So I hope you all will join me for that. Mars and I are gonna have a lovely time, and I'm excited. Oh, my inventory is full. Alright, I think I'm gonna do the Star Path things off stream later on to get ahead a little bit because, like I said, my jaw is really bugging me. It's just, I've been yapping away, I guess, too much. So, I gotta put some ice on this and relax. And okay, I gotta talk to Merlin first, and then I have to talk to my evil twin, the Forgotten. Right, that's what I have to do. Thank you guys so much for helping me with all the backseating and the tips. I really appreciate it. Once again, thank you to Glenn for rating out to me. I really appreciate it. If you guys would like to follow me on social media or join my Discord, if you are new to the community, please come find me. I am all across the interwebs. I love making new friends. I will always respond. And we have a fun community in the Discord. We talk about lots of fun things. Saturday, I'll be back at 7 p.m. for the Cursed Coven stream with Bone Witch Mars. We're going to be playing Dead by Daylight. I'm super excited. And maybe we'll have some special
Keep dip.
guests. We will 100% have open lobbies for friends. And it's going to be a great time. So I hope to see you on Saturday night. That'll be at 7 p.m. I will be posting more information tomorrow in the Discord about it. A little bit of an event announcement, social media, all that jazz. Hopefully I'll be posting that in the afternoon if work is not too crazy, as long as we have a little bit of time to whip it up. Okay, thank you, Leia, for the sub. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my new followers tonight. Lady Goth Kiki and Gaming Professor and Blair Witch. It was good to see you as well. You're welcome, Disney. Thank you for being here, as always. And Brandon and Eric, thank you for being amazing mods. I love you, love you, love you. And I will see you all in the next one. And don't forget to find some excitement today. Bye.
Since I've blown up the world one more time, I think I'm going to head out too.
Alrighty. Thanks for joining us.
Yep. Y'all have a good evening.
You too.
See you later.
So, Frederick, what are you playing?
Is Frederick playing anything?
Not that I can see.
Is Frederick?
Yeah,
even
no,
here?
I'm being lazy today.
You're being lazy.
Yeah.
Does it get much lazier than playing video games?
You got me there.
Well, I mean, he could be fully lazy and not even come in.
That's true.
I guess I'm partially lazy.
I mean, he could offer up his brain to the brain sucker gods and make his turn his mind into warm tapioca by sitting in front of the TV.
Warm tapioca.
Yep. All right.
All right.
It seems that there's two people streaming and no one's playing.
All right.
Yeah, we got called out. I'm dying.
Hello, raiders. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid, Sam. Nice to see ya. How you doing? How you mom and them? Welcome on in. Good to have you.
I died.
What were you playing today, Sam? It's good to see you. Thank you so much, and happy Pride. Happy Pride. That was just our little our trailer here. We're giving a little bit of a taste of like what Harvey's been through.
I keep yawning. I think I'm gonna go take a nap, or as I say, go to bed.
Yeah, it'd probably be an idea.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye, all.
Have a good one.
You
Bye.
I played him for 2 years now over here on the Gold Rush server. Yeah. Hello, Katie. Welcome on in. But yeah, so thank you for the raid and bringing your friends over here. It's good to have you. How was your stream? What did you get into?
Isn't he a cute little big tortoise?
Yep. Ah, darn it. Oh, crap. Did the same thing.
There. In the chat for the voice channel.
Ah, you distracted me and I died.
I play Red Dead. I roleplay here on the server with Harvey. He's my baby boy. I love this character so much. Like I said, I've been playing him for almost 2 years now. Put a lot of work into him. And also, you're doing a charity stream for Trans Lifeline on Saturday. Awesome. I'll have to hop into that and hang out. Would love to help support there with that. I also sometimes, if you go back to yesterday's VOD, for the server that I play on here, I'm staff for the Gold Rush server, and I do mapping. So a lot of the things, a lot of the fun builds and stuff like that, like decorating saloons and things like that that are player owned.
I died.
Me too. All right, I'm gonna stick a fork in it.
Alrighty then. Hey, I never got anybody giving me any suggestions for the game for tomorrow. Jeez.
I did give you a suggestion.
Yeah, but you never told me what it was. You said you had a suggestion.
Yeah. And I told you to guess. And you refused to guess.
Was it Neutroid?
No.
All right, let's stick a fork in it.
It was. Yeah. Join us Saturday for the Game On Challenge high score list for Bonka. And we'll also be talking about the wonderful game Bobble and how it relates to your Tandy Color computer. We'll also be doing project updates and acquisitions and the news featuring L. Curtis Boyle. We will also be announcing the new game that we'll be playing next Thursday, 8 p.m., 5 p.m. Pacific. That's 7 p.m. for you, Ken.
Yep.
And we will also have something interesting next week. Ken, would you like to give a preview of what the interesting thing next week is?
Oh, absolutely. The interesting thing next week is going to be whatever I decide it's going to be tomorrow night in the middle of the night, just before I go to bed.